This is Death Sizer here, and today we are still on Bacon Pines. We did the turning point for Iggy, so that one's gonna be a different tale. So we're gonna continue on with Iggy's turning point. That wasn't assured. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing to worry about. Seems okay.
The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. I can never do a girl's voice. I'm sorry, but I can do a soft voice. Little buds, you startled me. What the dickens are you up to the bottom tail? We just happened to look for Rollo. Oh yeah, you haven't got the good news. Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Oh, really? So where is he? It's really funny. He just a little turned around the forest. They could dislodge you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at home now, getting some well-deserved rest. Well, that's a relief. You two should shrug along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Lukey, your grandma was looking for you. She was? She was where? Very sick. You should have marched straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk to Nell about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all well then's well. I'll introduce you to Raoul tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4.
So, this is the Iggy's turn point now.
Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Okay. Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Gran? I know I wasn't here. It was supposed to go anywhere. I was just looking for Rollo. No, she's not out here. Gran, Roxy came over. She was worried about him. So I figured if you wouldn't mind if I look for him.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved.
Okay, so it's not here. It turns out Rollo is safe and sound. Okay, she's not here.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do but sleep, I guess. Wow, that was ironic.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. Why don't you grab me some nice bait? Sure thing, Dad. Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. We're fishing with bees? Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could, holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. Interesting choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a great. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But the pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually went. You know, never. Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one lap. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces. Dad, I don't understand. What the gentle rustle of leaves was the... Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Okay. So looks like the walkie-talkie's speaking. So, we'll have to leave this episode here. What a horrible night to have a curse. Thank you